Hello Beatle fans, welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to share a little video with you today. I ordered the Capitol albums Volume 2 because we did the video, I believe it was a week or two ago, on Volume 1. And I found a nice, decent presentable copy of Volume 2 online, and I saw it had a few bids on it, so I said at the last minute, I said, what the hell, I'm going to go ahead and throw a bid in and see if my bid gets accepted. And I was able to get this. This was pre-owned. Bought it on an online auction. I spent about, altogether shipped to my door, about 25 bucks. So, not bad for this set, considering that I've seen this set brand new in the plastic. I see some people asking on the online auction sites $60 some, maybe even as much as $80. So if it's pre-owned, who cares? The discs are in excellent condition, and really, if you like the Capitol albums from the 60s and what you want are the 60s masters, you don't want the UK versions just in the sequence of the US albums. You want the real versions, or the versions we listened to in the 60s. This is what you go for. With Volume 1, anytime listening to She's a Woman or I Feel Fine on the radio here when I was a kid, they played the US version with all the reverb. Only recently, in the last 20 years or so, have I noticed that they started playing the UK version. Same thing I noticed with, a little bit off subject here, but Jerry Rafferty's album. He did an album called, City to City. Yeah, that would be the album with Right Down the Line and Baker Street. And the US version of that album, the difference you got there is it was sped up slightly. Which the sped up version was the version that you got used to hearing. So, and also that Jerry Rafferty album, that's one album where the sped up version, in my opinion, my ears, sounds better. So they got it right for the United States with that album. And, in many ways, I believe Capitol Capitol Records actually got some things right with the US albums. So, here's what you get. This is the only part that has a little bit of wear and tear on it, but that's not going to affect playback of the CDs. Who gives a crap about that? Here they actually fixed the little issue with Volume 1, so this actually just, you fold this flat if you were to put it back in the box, the long box, or in this case, what it does, it just folds flat and goes in there. There's the back right there with respectable stereo mono versions on each of the albums of the tracks. Now here's what you get. You get Beatles VI. You get the American version of Help. You get the American version of Rubber Soul with the 60s Masters. And you get the early Beatles, again with the 60s Masters. Early Beatles album's very cool because that's very, very similar to like the Please Please Me album. You get a lot of those early tracks on that. A lot of the album, a lot of the tracks that were on like introducing the Beatles, Capitol had finally got the rights to use them, so they did so. And on this series here, you'll have again the 60s Masters. This is not going to be the so-called cleaned up UK versions. You're going to have the, what any of you like me that grew up listening to the 60s versions of these songs here in the States. This is what you're going to get on here, except it's on a CD as opposed to a vinyl record. So, excellent set. CDs are in excellent condition. And, that's pretty much about it for this series. They play very well as well too. No clicks or scratches or anything like that. So anyhow, if you like videos like this, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. There will be more videos like this on here. I'm a big music lover. I love to review albums and go over these little box sets, and very proud to share this one because, again, it's another addition. I love the Beatles. It's just another addition to my collection. I thank you guys for watching. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day.